This tells me that Republicans were scared if abortion access was put on the ballot, it was going to win, like in these other red states. So they were doing every damn thing in their power to stop it from reaching voters. But here's the thing. In the end, it didn't matter because abortion access did not pass last year. Almost 60% of South Dakota voters said, nope, even the Roe v. Wade trimester framework is too extreme for us. We'd rather have no access to abortion. We'd rather have women suffer, actually, with no exceptions for rape or incest. That is depressing, but it is the reality. It will have costs for real lives. It will harm women. But the question that Ezra Klein poses about pro-life candidates in the case of South Dakota remains. Should South Dakota Democrats run a pro-life candidate in 2026? Someone who matches the profile of their state, not the National Democratic Party line. This is my test case for leftists and Democrats who oppose what Klein is saying. It is simply the case that the majority of South Dakotans are pro-life. But South Dakotans don't always vote straight ticket for Republican causes. Notably, in 2022, South Dakota voters supported Medicaid expansion. They then voted for work requirements on that expansion in 2024, so, okay. But at one point, we voted for medical marijuana and recreational marijuana, and the recreational marijuana measure went to court and lost based on a legal technicality. It violated the single subject rule for constitutional amendments. I just want to express, this is the power that Republicans have in mega red states. They won't let any Democratic wins hold ever and will just overpower them with bureaucracy and money and organization. And it gets to the point of this is corrupt behavior. This is anti-democratic behavior. And it goes to show where the power is so intensely concentrated that you live in essentially a one-party state. Maybe a South Dakota Democratic candidate could say that more forcefully and that would help them be electable. I don't know. But I don't know. I feel that some form of economic populism or anti-establishment politics could work in South Dakota to a certain extent. It depends on how you're pitching it to this particular constituency. These are the kinds of folks who see Zoran Mamdani and think, wow, the Democrats, they're just getting more and more extreme, They don't know how real folk live. They don't know that socialism is bad. Mamdani, he's not even from America. Whatever these people are saying, okay?